What's good, bro?
What is up? Back again.
We're back to back, bro. We're back to back. We got a lot of shit to go through tonight. We're going to let some people join in here. If you guys are in the green room, we're going to move you over to the lobby here, get some people right off the bat started. What do you think of our two-legger, bro? I didn't put it in yet. Only thing I'm going to spoil it, but I have Denise Gomez by sub in the cycle.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, fuck, do I really want to double down on it by putting it in another parlay? But I kind of do, bro. I love that leg.
Yeah, it's down to plus 400 now. So, it's changed $1. We got it at plus 500 last night.
Circa, bro. I hope that number hasn't moved since I put it in because I do want to bet it again. It's like criminal not to straight bet that too. It's such a number.
Yeah, no, I really think she's gonna. If she doesn't do it, she's gonna have opportunities.
Yeah. Boys, Hey Jive is on a plane right now to Vegas. So you're going to see him and I do tons of content this weekend. But that's why our boy Nolan is filling in. But Hayden is on the way to Vegas right now. He lands in like a few hours, so he'll be here. What up, Uncle G? Shout out to Uncle G. You guys need to check out betopenly.com, baby. If anyone wants to lay 7-1 on Michael Morales against me with Gilbert Burns, I'm down. Send me the link. We need the Scottish dudes back. Somebody said they want the Scottish dudes. Oh, yeah, Paul Craig's fighting, bro. That would be epic. Where's the cycle video? Boys, my goal is the cycle video will be posted on YouTube by the end of this stream is the goal. So it should be up in the next hour or two. It'll be up on YouTube. All right, let's get this thing started here. Let me add everyone. All right, let's kick it off here with Jaden again. What's good, Jaden?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
What's up, Jaden?
Bro, your work's been good on Home of Fight.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm going to Goat Shed tomorrow also, so there's going to be more content there. But
nice.
Yeah, my last one didn't hit because I had Bilal Muhammad by TKO, which obviously a long shot. Definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not something.
I mean, the fight played out the way you'd want it to. It was nonstop striking.
Mm-hmm.
He just couldn't get it.
He just doesn't have Canelo hands, I guess, right?
He needed JDM to get tired, and he just wouldn't.
Yeah. But so I have a 2-leg. I have Gilbert Burns for one of them, just because he's the vet. It's a 5-round fight. It's not a 3-round fight, so I feel like he could win by decision. And then my other leg, part of that is Yusuf, because last fight you can't tell me Santos won that last fight. He got dropped 3 times against, I guess, Grant Dawson's boy Marshall. He's a great fighter, but I feel like Yusuf's a lot better than Dawson.
Yeah, I'm surprised that numbers moved so much on Santos. I think he's like minus 150 or something now.
Is he really?
Am I mistaken?
I think he is actually.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, minus 155 at Circa. That's a big number against Yusuf, but I do think Santos I think it's a good matchup for him though. Like I think he can catch him coming in, but I don't know. I was gonna take a KO prop, but I couldn't get there on it.
Yeah. And then also, what's that parlay you do where it's a submission? What's it called again? The submission
parlay, yeah. So one decision.
Yeah, I have some crazy cycle parlay. This is not something I would tell or bet on, but just something to put out there. I have Gilbert Burns by decision, 5-round fight, like I said. Yusuf by knockout, and then I have Paul Craig by submission. So, I mean, Paul Craig, he's a great submitter. And Bellato, last fight, he fought against Jimmy Crute, who hasn't won a single fight of his last 5 fights.
Yeah.
It went to a draw. So I don't feel like he's that good.
What's that pay? What's the cycle pay?
Oh, that's crazy. It's $100 to win 88,000.
Wow. All right, recap that one more time.
All right, it's Yusuf to knock out Santos, Paul Craig by submission, and then Gilbert Burns by decision.
That's insane, bro. If that hits, that would be the biggest cycle in history.
I was just talking about how Gilbert can win a decision last night on Matty's show.
Yeah. No,
I really think he can. Yeah,
it is true for sure. Where's Hey Jive, bro? Hayden, unacceptable. You're not here. You should be paying for that premium Wi-Fi on the fucking plane, bro. Where the fuck you at, bro? 100 wins 88K. All right. That's a hell of a shot, bro. Good luck to you this weekend.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, man.
Good luck, bro.
For you Paul Craig what was it? Paul Craig sub?
Yeah, but it was plus 750.
That's exactly the numbers downstairs at Circa too. Good luck, bro.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck, man.
All right, we got a very special guest right now. Guys, if you're in the lobby, if you haven't learned the game right now and you're in the lobby, you got to do crazy shit to get chosen. If this isn't crazy shit, I don't know what is.
There's
Look at
only
that right there.
one
We got
Paul
the
Craig.
voice.
One Paul Craig.
Hold on, I got
Fucking
one
along,
one
singing a song.
I got one question for you. Is it Paul Craig by KO or submission? That's the only
And that's
question.
what I'm about to tell you. Right, Matty. Listen to
Don't
him
tell me
first.
you're fading Paul
Listen.
Craig, bro.
Listen. Look who I'm wearing that photo.
Say it again.
Look who I'm with in that photo.
Bro, I can't understand anything you're saying.
Look who he's with in the photo.
Bro, no one did you hear that?
I have no idea.
Bro.
He got a photo with Paul Craig.
Oh, he got a photo with Paul Craig.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Tell him. Ask him, how are you going to win the fight?
What?
Guess what he said?
Boys, just feed us the play. Feed us the play. Let's hear it.
Wait, no. He asked Paul Craig how he's going to win the fight. And he
I think
said,
round
he
2-3 is
said-
live.
Paul Craig told him triangle.
Yeah.
Bloody
triangle.
fuck the wee bastard. So, I've got a long shot, a double. Double Duncan. So, first pick is Paul Craig by submission. Paul, he's a man of his word. He won't lie. And then,
All right. Okay.
And
Paul
then-
Craig, leg number 1, Paul Craig submission. What's next?
yeah. And then the other pick for the double, another long shot submission, and I know you're going to like it.
Gilbert Burns.
Ruziboev.
Oh,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Tell you
liking this
what,
one.
though. I'll tell you what. Everyone in the fucking world is on Ruziboev KO.
Yep.
He snatched that neck up because you already know he's going to get grappled. And he's
I
going
was-
to.
I was so surprised when I seen the number. I didn't think that it would have been 71, but if you're giving me 71 odds, I can't turn that down.
All right, so
What
two-legger.
odds did you get? Because I see 50-1 right now.
We're getting 7-1, just submission, just any time. And then
Ruziboev. Okay. So
and then, wait, I'll
yeah.
check what I'm getting for the double. So it's Ruziboev by sub, and then Paul Craig by sub. But another pick that I liked that was around minus 120 was the Paul Craig fight. I don't know if it is anymore. Was the Paul
Hold
Craig
on.
fight?
Is that the end of the parlay?
No, it's a bit of a safer pick if you don't like the Paul Craig sub.
No, we don't want no fucking safe
Right,
shit.
right.
See what this shit's called, bro? This is the long shot.
I know.
Give us the
Right.
parlay and and tell us what it pays.
I'm away to check. Wait, he'll tell you his parlay and I'll come back.
I can do the math in my head, bro. You have 7-1 and 7-1, right?
Aye,
So
what's that?
It's like 55-1.
That's what you're wanting. Is that double?
That's pretty good, bro.
Yep. Right.
You're up, bro. What you got? You got the same parlay? You got something else? What are you drinking, first of all?
Hey, you, bro.
What's the drinking age there? 18?
Yeah, 18. Do you know why we've been away, Matty? We've been off because we've been studying hard for the exams. Now we're spending all the money.
Hold on. How old are both of you again? I know we've asked you before.
18.
But you're allowed, gambling's 18 there, right?
Yeah.
Man, what a country.
See?
I know.
So that's
No.
what we have to say to that right there.
Oh,
right.
I'm talking.
All right. You got another parlay or is that it? Just that one?
Here it comes. Oh,
All right, give us the second one, boys.
Right. Milk Costa suffered decision.
Okay.
Said Yusuf Moneyline, Myron Santos. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Thiago Moises by decision.
Okay.
And then just fucking Ruziboev, just Moneyline.
Okay. What's it pay?
Up the Celtic. 20-41.
40-1?
24.
24-1. All right, boys.
You liking it?
All right. Good luck to you, boys.
Right. See you later on, Matty.
Good luck
Paul
to
Craig
Paul
by sub round 2.
Yes, sir. All right. Next up, let's go with No Shama. What's good, bro?
What's up, boys?
What's up?
I got two. There are lower odd parlays, but they're both gonna smack. I think they're guaranteed. I'll go rapid fire. Ruziboev round 1, Thiago Moises and Carlos Hernandez.
Three round ones.
No, not round 1. Ruziboev round 1, Thiago Moises money line, Carlos Hernandez money line.
All right. What's that pay?
You put those together and you're getting 12-1 plus
Okay.
1,232.
All right.
I think most of those are pretty guaranteed. I think Ruziboev finishes him early, either whether it's by submission or KO. I have round 1, not like KO, just because of that. Like, you're getting decent like odds on it. And then for the next parlay, it's gonna be a 4-legger. It's gonna be Denise Gomes by KO or sub, Rodolfo Bellato versus Paul Craig over 1.5 rounds, Luana Pinheiro plus 3.5, and then under 2.5 in Yader Delvel versus Connor Matthews fight.
And what's that pay?
It's plus 1,300.
Plus 1,300. All right, bro.
I like it.
All
like it. Denise Gomes finished. It's a lock. It's a lock.
Yeah, I think it's a lot too.
The inside the distance number is stupid for women's MMA now. What is it, like minus 300 or something? 250
For who?
For Denise, by finish. Maybe it's not that high.
That's like plus 150.
But I personally didn't love a lot of big odds.
Like there's a fight on the card where the finish is like minus 200 or 300. Maybe it's not that one.
I personally didn't love a lot of big odds shots on this. I figured I like certain plays and the plays I put in it. I don't know. I feel like it's different than other cards. There's not like a bunch of huge shots I kind of like.
Yeah. I like Gomez round 2 sub. That's my prediction, bro. I think
I can see that.
Beats her up for like 7 minutes and then chokes her out.
I could see it coming either way. I could see it coming by finish too. Ground and pound, standing up. I could see it coming a lot of different ways.
For sure. Cycle Parlay will be out in an hour, boys, on the YouTube channel. Matty Bets YouTube. Subscribe, and you'll get notified when it's posted. You got anything else for us, bro? Or are you good?
No, that's all. But I think honestly, we're guaranteed to have one of these smacking. I mean, I think, yeah.
That's the confidence we need. Good luck this weekend, bro.
Good luck.
Let's go. Good luck, bro.
All right. Up next, this is MMA Bets. Talk to us.
What's up, guys?
What's up, bro?
Matt. All right. This is going to be a plus 1125.
All right.
I have Yadir Divine inside the distance plus 110. Should have got him earlier. He was at plus 120. I got Rizaboyev KO. I know I saw earlier you guys were talking about everybody's on it. I mean, the guy has I don't know where I saw, but and the tape he has that rate just ready to go every second of the fight. He just has it clogged, and I think he's gonna catch him in round 1 easy. It's just simple as that. I'm not overthinking that play. I think he catches him inside the distance either way. And then Bellato as well too, man. I like Bellato here. I know Matty, you like Craig here, but
it's not even that I like Craig. It's just the numbers are so fucking ridiculous on some of these favorites, bro.
But he's moving up in weight. You know, he's just like thinking, all right, let's get another chance in another weight class. You know?
Yeah, I mean he's a big guy though, bro. He's a big guy.
Yeah, but I went back. I actually watched his fight last night when he fought Bo Nickel.
Yeah,
and Bo was landing some really like he would like take his time, switch stance, and then just wait for one shot. And I like Bellato here just to clip him, man. One shot. I think he has the power, and it's just natural weight class to just finish him here. I understand he has like the grappling and all that stuff, but I don't think that's gonna matter here, man. I think he's gonna have the strength to just keep it, you know, at distance and range.
Cool.
So Bellato KO, and then you're not gonna like this one. I literally just finished watching tape on this fight. Morales knockout.
Peace out, bro.
No, for real though. Morales knockout. I was thinking about it so hard throughout this whole week. Why he could not knock him out. And then today I was like, hold on. Let me look at this the stats a little more. And if you look at the stats, Burns has not fought anybody bigger, lengthier as Morales. Morales has a 79 reach. Burns, he has a youth. It's a lot of factors in this fight. Range, youth. He has 25 minutes. It's a lot of stuff. I think he can put Burns away, man.
All right.
As
What's it
yeah.
pay?
So I literally just put this play in. I put 150 to win 1,018. Or yeah,
What'd you say?
no.
150
Yeah,
pays zero. 150 pays zero. Is that what you said?
Yo, Matty, if this hits, bro, I remember you told me what was it, like 2 weeks ago? You'll buy me a Versace. I'll buy you a little something too if this hits.
All right. Well, it ain't
All
hitting,
right,
but
bro.
good luck on all the other legs,
Let's
bro.
go, baby. Let's go.
Peace out.
Good luck, bro.
All right. Up next, let's go with Parlay Princes.
Yes,
Right?
sir.
Okay, right this time.
What's up, bro?
He said Versace. That's classic. All right, so we got a it's basically a cycle, but one of the props is a round prop, so that's where it gets sketchy. But plus 7,000 odds, we got Thiago Moises decision, Denise Gomes submission, and then we got is it Ruzaboev? I forget his name already. Ruzaboev KO round 2. Plus 7,000. I think Stoltzfus can survive round 1, and then round 2 he just pieces him up too badly. There it is. Let's say a prayer. $5 on that. One's $3.50.
I love the first two.
Give us a quick recap again.
It was Moises decision, Gomes, whatever it is, submission, and then we got Ruzaboev KO round 2. I was trying to find a good KO prop. I just didn't like the number for just straight up KO on him, so I had to find something a little sketchier.
Yeah, you gotta hope that 5-minute sweat's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
That he gets grappled up for.
He should definitely get the finish. Just a matter of when.
I'm not as high on Ruzaboev, bro. Like everyone's on him this week. I do like the sub prop on him just on the number, but like, man, when I watch this guy's tape, he only has a right hand. Like,
yeah.
I mean, that might be all he needs in this matchup. So
I see it.
Me if he starches him.
But I do want to say good luck to Gilbert Burns. Those odds are disgusting. Last time he fought, I almost hit a 13 leg. It was $4 to win 900, and my last leg on the parlay was Burns money line. But I don't care. We ride or die with Gilbert Burns, so let's get it.
We have to, bro. All of his losses are like top 4 guys in the world right now.
I'm not even putting that energy. I'm not putting Morales on anything. If I like it to, if I like Morales to get a finish, I'm just putting fight no distance. Morales is going on 0 tickets.
I told Nolan this yesterday, like remove my bias. I was like, if you're gonna play Morales, I like the decision prop, like because he's not aggressive. Like he doesn't take risks, and like there is a world where he can just use his reach and maybe win on the scorecards. But
yeah, I just think the competition difference. Competition difference is crazy.
Him, bro. He's gonna outdog him. I'm telling you.
I'm with it. Let's go, Burns. Ride or die.
Up in an hour, boys, on the YouTube channel. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you, my dude. These guys see.
All right, up next, let's go with Tail the Cycle. Tail the Cycle, what's up, bro?
What's going on? Thanks for having me on, guys. So I got a 3-piece for you here. It is a cycle. Everyone's on Ruzaboev by KO, but I like the sub. The guy's got 20 subs on his record, so I think Solstice is going to be fishing for takedowns. It's going to be a lot of ground game. Solstice by sub. I'm going Gordon by decision. I just feel like he's going to be a lot of top control on Santos when he's going for subs. And then I'm going Camilo by knockout. Gabe Green's got a few knockouts on his record. I think his chin's a little shaky. Those 3 will pay 30 to 1.
Yeah. Gabe Green, I can't figure out Gabe Green, bro. Like he'll go to distance with like good strikers, but then he'll get chinned at times. Like
yeah, and he's a big underdog. I think the favorite's got a lot of power. So
too. I think it's been a full year.
Yeah.
So all right, give us a quick recap.
Camilo by knockout, Gordon by decision, and Ruzaboev by submission.
Better hope Gordon doesn't get screwed on the cards like he always does, bro.
Yeah, that's very likely, but let's hope not.
I think he's the unluckiest fighter in the entire UFC. Like between the headbutt no contest, between 2 arguable decision robberies. Like
yeah, the Patty one was bad.
Yeah, and maybe his last fight wasn't a robbery, but it was so close on the cards. And then the Patty one, definitely, I thought he won.
Best of luck to you guys this weekend.
Good luck, brother.
Yep, good luck, man.
All right, let's move on to Poncho. Talk to us, bro.
Hey, bro, how are you?
How we doing?
What's up, bro?
Let's do this. So I have a 4-leg that I'm pretty confident in. So let's get to it. So the very first leg is Ruzaboev before distance. Reason why I did before distance is because he could submit people too. So I don't want to risk either KO or sub. I want to just make sure that it's finished either round 1 or round 2, because most of the fights don't even reach that round 3. Right. So that's kind of like a safe option. Second leg is Lisboa by decision. That's the one that I feel like is gonna happen because the other fighter is also like she's average, but she's not gonna let her finish her. So I feel like it's gonna go to points where it's gonna be like unanimous decision at the end, like 30-27 type of stuff. So Lisboa by decision, and then third leg is Paul Craig by KO or sub. Again, the same thing.
Oh shit!
I don't want to risk it again, but I know it's gonna get finished, and I know Paul Craig is gonna do it. So I'm gonna go again safe, but with Paul Craig. So before the distance, again KO or sub. And the last leg, the safest that I feel like is gonna happen because it's a 5-round fight, is Gilbert Burns money line. I'm going money line. Reason being is again because it's a safer side, because Gilbert already is underdog. I'm getting enough value from him to risk more on just like KO or sub, whatever. So I'm just going money line where $100 pays all of this $18K.
118,000.
18,000 at my bet to 65.
Let's go,
bro. I really like Lisboa by decision. I can't believe it's 275. It's plus 275, and
I got it at 260. I don't hate that number though.
No, not at all. Especially, I mean, this is going to be a competitive fight. She's plus 150. It's probably going to a decision. You're going to get, I mean, that's just pretty good in my opinion.
I agree.
Absolutely. So that's the main play of the week basically, and I'm pretty confident because it looks good. Only thing it's kind of shaky is probably Lisboa. Probably she can finish too. Probably maybe, but other than that, Gilbert is where I'm fully focused on.
I like it, bro.
Let's do this. Let's get this money.
Yeah. Good luck, bro.
Yeah, bro. Bye-bye.
Boys, you can say Gilbert's going to lose, but the minute you say he's not hungry, you're just full of it, bro. The guy's, I sit next to him every week. He hasn't been on a podcast. He came to one episode in 5 weeks. He's shredded. He's leaner. The dude is definitely hungry, so you can't say that. That's
the picture of him like before his last fight and the picture now, like you can tell he's been putting in work.
Bro, that's delusional to say he's not hungry. Like, you can say what you want about age, losses, whatever, but say the guy's not hungry is just absolutely delusion. All right, let's bring on – guys, you got to have your camera on if you want me to add you to the show. Make sure your camera's on. Let's bring on Big Sal. Talk to us, bro.
Yeah, how are you guys, man?
Yo,
I've got to start the cycle parlay. I got Gabe Green by decision.
Ooh, I haven't heard that one.
I think it's a small cage. I think he's going to give the guy a veteran lesson in the UFC. He's never been. He's just hyped up because of that weird guy he beat in Korea. I think Gabe Green's going to be too strong coming down to 155. Could not be. Second leg by KO. I'm sorry, but Michael Moraes, he's got 5 rounds. He's going to be able to hurt his chin at one point. As much as I love Gilbert, even with a jab, he could hurt Gilbert. We've seen Usman do it. He's got 5 rounds to connect, man. And lost by sub. I did have Stoltzfus, but I changed it to Paul Craig. And that's 106 to 1.
106 to 1?
Yeah. Paul Craig sub, Moraes KO, and Gabe Green decision. I've also got just a little random round 2 long shot for you guys. Denise Gomes, round 2. Yede Dalval, round 2. And Michael Moraes, round 2. 320 to 1 as well.
All right, bro. I'm sorry in advance that both parlays are going to get cooked by Gilbert, but I wish
that's just you depending on his durability. But I know he's your mate. And also, I was just going to say, if you put every main card, every underdog on the main card is 500 to 1.
Holy shit.
So that's, Gilbert on every main card underdog 500 to 1. I think that's
500 to 1. How many fights is that?
So 5 on the main card.
5 fights on the main card, 500 to 1. That's fucking.
And they're all live dogs. Gilbert, Stoltzfus, the other two, Yusuf,
Craig,
and then the last one, and then Arosa.
I might have to throw $100 on that, Nolan. Just
that's crazy.
Every dog on the main card, man, they're live.
Oh, I'm about to see what this is downstairs. This is interesting here. All right. Durinho plus 455. By the way, Durinho was up to like 550 on FanDuel. I think the big money came in him once he surpassed 5 to 1. Like, because everywhere has gone down now. Like now I see plus 425. 50. But if we did all underdogs here at circa, Yusuf plus 135, Craig 355, Gilbert 455, Stolfus 195, and then is it a Rosa on the main card?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, let's take a look. $100 would pay 45,000 downstairs, so 450 to 1. That's pretty crazy. That would be sick, bro. All right, good luck this weekend, bro.
Yep, good luck, bro.
All right, up next, let's go with. Is that your speaker, Nolan? It's someone else's.
Yeah, I guess.
There we go. Just stay on mute, and when you talk, just click off, and we'll be good. All right, Dan Tom, our very own. What's good, bro?
What's up, guys? What's up, Nolan? What's up, Matty? Good to see you. Glad you're able to make it to town. Not that I'm surprised you are. You got to support the boys. Durinho in the house, dude. I just got done listening to your guys' show. Great analysis, by the way. You guys always come to work. With the tape stats, everything melded nicely. So let me just bounce off with you. I really do like the Del Valle round 2. By the way, Big Sal was right. Round 2s are live with a lot of them for cleanups in round 3. I'm a big hot round guy, right? And round 2, if you look for at the opponent for when they typically get finishes the most or second most, real close with round 1. Usually those round 1s you can't put too much weight into them. They come early in the career against lesser competition. And then you look at the opponents when they typically go down. It's round 2 more than most. So I really like Gomes round 2. I got that in a round robin. But as far as a 2-leg for a big plus money, which is the name of the game here, correct? Put me down for Gomes round 2, guys. And I think the strongest anchor, which it's a smaller one, but again, it gets you over plus 20 to 1 odds, is Del Valle KO. Now, I'm already on the under. I should have smashed it when it was plus money when I did my Wednesday show, but minus 110 is good enough. I'm not going to complain on even money. I did go Del Valle rounds 2 and rounds 3, but instead of having to do the Spider-Man Hobgoblin choose Parker, between the KO and the sub, I just got Del Valle KO because you look at Connor Matthews, when he goes down, man, he like turtles up, but he doesn't even really give the opportunity for the club and sub. I would be like, oh, he's training with Pineda. Del Valle is the guillotine's a low key. I'm like you, Matty. Any excuse for the sub, like I'm all about it. But I don't think he's going to give he just kind of goes fetal. The controller Matthews. So it's usually like when he loses, it feels like he's going to be like a KO or bust guy when he loses. So I like the Del Valle KO with Gomes round 2. Gets you, I think, over 20 to 1 odds, just over there. And do what you will with that information, guys. But what do you guys think of that one?
Well, so it's just 2 legs, right?
Yeah, I don't know if you're still doing the name of that game. You want 2 legs for like a
no, that's fine.
That's
what I'm tailing this. That's why I'm asking. I like this. All right, so we got Yadier by KO, right?
Yep.
Which, by the way, I'm glad you gave that analysis because I have him in the cycle. I'm going to spoil it. I have Yadier by KO in the cycle. I'll tell you, your analysis is spot on. The only thing that scares me is just a shoot into a guillotine. That's it. Otherwise, it's KO all day, right?
Oh,
but
yeah.
Connor Matthews ain't going to get gillied, bro. He's never been subbed, so it's like I feel good enough to put that in the KO leg of the cycle. All right, so Yadier KO. Oh, wow, dude. I got it at plus 250 at circa. It's down to 215 now.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
That's a big jump. And then Gomez round 2 finish, not any specific way, right? Just round 2?
Yeah, just give me the finish in case she gets cheeky and goes for a sub.
Plus 620 here for the round 2. Put those in a parlay. $100 would pay 21.68. That's good number.
And 2 side notes on that. You add the leg I'm less confident is the round 2. Gomez round 3 is also live. You can sprinkle like super small on round 3 and, obviously recoup whatever small you put on the 2-legger. But like, if you feel like you're close, I think she's going to get it done in round 3 if she doesn't do it round 2. Mm-hmm. Or another round 2 option, if you guys don't like Gomez or it's too low, in conjunction with that KO line that's dropping, Matty just said. Here's one I know you guys like. I just got done listening to you, but you guys are on the same page as me with Arosa. Round 2 as well. Round 2 is a hot round for Arosa. And as far as Melky Costa goes, he's been finished in round 2 more often than not.
That's right.
I know you respect my guy Nick Sick. Me and Nick Sick go back almost like 20 years at this point. We started in the mailroom at Extreme Couture, right? But dude, when this fight first got announced, you know, we're just talking shop and stuff. I think it was probably when I was doing the interview for the Home of Fight site. Go check out Home of Fight, guys. When I was interviewing Dan Ige, but the matchup just got made. And me and Eric were like, dude, I like this matchup for Juicy J. He's like, oh, totally too as well. I don't know if Eric will be in the corner for him. He does work with Juicy J. Eddie Baracco will definitely be there. He's another one of the main coaches at Extreme Couture. I want to shout him out. And my striking coach, who is also on my prospects to watch list, who's been, 3 stoppages across 3 divisions. He's an excellent he's a way better striker than Melky, but he's a switch dancer guy. And he's been Julian's main training partner real tight. And he's like, dude, Julian is just fucking on 100 and whatever. So nothing guarantees a win in this game, but I know you guys appreciate a little bit of the inside info. I know you respect that camp, Matty. So I just wanted to share that before I leave.
Bro, I DM Nixick. I was like, yo, coach, what do you think about this 3-leg parlay? And I had all 3 of his guys in it. It was so funny. But it's plus 516. And they're all, I think it's 2 favorites and a small dog in Julian Arosa. And Arosa comes through as a dog, bro. I like it. I like the 3-leg Nixick parlay. I think I'm going to put a little something on that just for fun. I think the hardest leg, honestly, is going to be Santos. Out of the 3,
Sure.
I don't know. I like Myron Santos, but
I liked your analysis, though. I think you said specifically the counter, Matty. That was kind of the stylistic read I was seeing too, and I liked your analysis there. I think you made a really good case for Santos. I'm biased, of course, so I like it when someone comes up with a really solid case. That was a good one you made.
All right, give us the recap. I know you threw a lot at us, but give us your physical ticket here.
All right, physical ticket is Del Valle by KO with Gomez round 2, 2-legger over 20-1. I got it right now on BetMGM for you guys. So I'll bet it live, and I'll give you my round robin on the way out. I got it at plus 2012. So I'm only going to do just 0.2. 20 ducats I never want to see again, so to speak. Real small. I bet small, guys. But I just real quick, my round robin, I did 5 legs for 0.17 U a piece, 2 teamers, 10 combos. So the 5 legs is Gomez round 2, Del Valle KO, Gordon round 2, again, hot rounds here, Erosa round 2, and Bellato round 2. I know you're on Craig, Matty, but you gave some great analysis, and I think you even gave credence that round 2 could be a low-key hot round for both guys. So that's what I got for you guys.
Guys, the 3-leg Nixick parlay would be Mateus Camillo as a favorite, Julian Arosa, and then Myron Santos, if you guys want to play that. That's about 5-1 odds, roughly, give or take.
Camillo's a badass, by the way. I know people are scratching their head at the odds, but that's another guy I put on. People are like, why are you putting a 4-2 prospect on a prospect list? I want to see undefeated Russians, Dan. I'm like, well, he's not 4-2 anymore. He got Dana White's attention. This dude's a smashing machine. People don't even want to spar this guy in the gym. So I'm expecting big things from the body punching.
I almost took his KO in the cycle, dude. I was so close to doing it.
I like his KO.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you guys.
Jaden Green hasn't fought in a year, bro. I think something's off with him, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
All right, girl. Good luck. You're in Vegas, right?
Yeah. I'll be around. It's kind of crazy right now with the EDC crowd kind of coming in and out, but I'm going to my usual spots, which is Virgin and some BetMGM casino. Probably just going to the MGM Grand though, man. So I don't know if I'll be by you, Matty, but my line's always open to you, brother.
I'm here a couple weeks, so I'm sure we'll hang out by the end of the trip.
Let's definitely get together, brother. Let's do it.
All right, bro. Good luck.
Nolan, nice seeing you, man. Good luck, guys.
See you, bro. Good luck tomorrow.
All right, let's go with who wants to come in here? Player 555. Talk to us, bro.
What's up, Matty Bets? How you doing, bro?
Man.
What's up, Parlay MMA? How you doing?
What you got?
So I got two finishes parlays, and I got 1 money line.
Okay.
You guys want me to read all 3 of them?
Give us anything you're confident on, and that's over 10-1 odds.
Okay, so I got Burns by KO or sub, and then I got Ruzabov by sub or KO. That plays plus 1100. And then my other one I got Yusuf by knockout, Ruzabov by sub, and Luana by points. That pays 38,000 plus odds. And then my money line one I got Luana Panera, Paul Craig, and Gilbert Burns for plus 12,000 odds.
That's a lot, bro. 3 parlays.
Yeah. I mean, something. How do you feel about it?
What you think?
I mean,
Nolan?
I think the money line one. All three of them. They need. I mean, they're itching for some wins.
All you need to hit's one.
Yeah.
Run through that first one again. Run through that first one real quick again.
Oh, the first one I got Gilbert Burns by knockout or sub, and then Ruzaboa by sub or KO. Same thing. And then that pays plus 1,100. And then I got a cycle, and then basically the cycle is Yusuf by knockout, Ruzaboa by points, and then Luana Pinero by points.
That's not a cycle. It's 2 decisions, right?
No, that's a KO sub and points. Yeah. Yusuf by knockout, Ruzaboa by sub, and then Luana Pinero by points.
Got it. All right. Good luck this weekend, brother.
Hey, thank you, bro. Be waiting for that cycle.
Yes,
Appreciate y'all.
All right. Up next, let's go AP picks. What's good?
Hey, thanks for having me on. I just got one real quick. I got Gabe Green by sub. The guy he's going against has some grappling grappling holes. I got Thiago Moises by decision, and Sadiq Yusuf by KO plus 18,000.
Dude, I love Moises by decision. Honestly, the more
I think I'm big. I like Gordon a lot too, but I think Gordon loses decisions, and Moises is just getting better and better. I think the fighting nerds is helping him, so I think he'll steal this one.
Gabe, talk me through Gabe Green by sub. What's your read there?
Hold on, let me.
That's 9. That's 9 to 1 leg right there. That's just, I haven't heard anyone on that.
In his earlier fights, who is Gabe Green putting against? Camilo. He has 2 submission losses. He got caught in a guillotine, and then early in his career, but it won't say what that one is. But I just feel like getting caught in a guillotine is pretty basic. So I could see if he doesn't get Gabe Green out. Green has 6 submission wins. I could see him just getting on top of him, wearing him out, and eventually just triangling him out or something.
Interesting. All right. Good luck, bro. That's a crazy one.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on, guys.
Sure. Have a good one.
You too.
All right. Up next, let's go with Tan the Man. What up, bro? You're on mute, brother.
My bad, boys. All right, I got one cooked up here. I'm thinking Apex. There's going to be lots of finishes. I think Hung Sung Park by finish, Yadier by finish, Ruzaboyev by finish, and this one is Craig and Bellato over 1.5. It's plus 2,500.
25 to 1. All right, so recap it.
It's Hung Sung Park by finish. Del Val, Yadier, finish. Ruzaboyev, finish. Paul Craig and Bellato over 1.5. I think Paul Craig can hang in there for a little bit. He's big for 185. I still think he looks good for 205.
Yeah.
I don't know if a win. I'm kind of was leaning Bellato decision. I think it's going to be like a Ozdemir, Paul Craig fight again.
I could see that, honestly.
So I don't know. And I'm hesitant because I could see like what the other guy was saying, Ruzaboyev by submission. So I'm just taking to finish.
I think, dude, I feel like that Paul Craig over 1.5, that's either going to win or lose by like 10 seconds. I'm telling you.
Oh, I know, dude.
What fight was that last week, Nolan? I lost that fucking – I like played something.
You took the under on Benoit Saint-Denis?
Yes, dude.
It was like 2 seconds.
Bro, and you know the sickest part about it is the nut shot. 30 seconds before the clock kept fucking running, dude. I was so pissed about that. And then I lost by 3 seconds on the under 1.5. I was sick to my stomach. It was a huge.
I had it in my parlay, and it was like coming down to the wire. I'm like, "Are you gonna fold, dude?" And he made it because I took the over. I'm like, "Dude, survive!" And then my last leg, it was $25 to make 1,025.
Yeah,
I took your bet too. I needed a finish between Madalena. That was the last leg, and I thought for sure it's gonna smack.
Yeah. I ended up hammering that fight to end by KO.
I saw that, and I was like
20 or something, and the
it
whole
sounded so good.
Great striking, and I'm like, my God, bro.
It sounds so good. I got one other one. If you want to hear it here, it's a little bit crazier. Pinheiro by decision, Hung Young Park, knockout. Lisboa just to win. Bellato by decision. And then I got Morales just money line. But the intent would be to, hedge that heavy if I make it there on Gilbert.
Yeah, but if your intent is to hedge, just leave the leg.
I don't know. I might just sprinkle because it's like plus 35,000. So if I get there, I'm going to take.
Yeah, but what if you take that leg out? What's the difference? Because he's like minus, what do you get his money line at? Minus 600, 700?
Minus 750, yeah. It's just kind of like, I think it's going to happen. I hate to see it because he did clock Hamzat. And, I mean, he should have beat Usman. I mean, he should have been the champ right then. They should have called that immediately. So what's scaring me is the power. Just an overhand right.
Yeah. No, I'm not even arguing I'm just saying the logic of throwing that in just to hedge on Gilbert. Like you're better off just leaving it out because you're just paying juice twice.
Yeah, that's true. I was more so thinking I'd get my money back, maybe profit $100 versus losing. I still think Morales is going to pull it off.
Yeah, if you think he's going to pull it off, you just ride the parlay. You know what I mean?
Then I'm just going to ride it. Then if it gets there.
All right,
all right, boys. I appreciate you having me on.
Yep, good luck, bro. Yo, Matty, I'm gonna switch setups real quick.
Yeah, bro.
My shit's over here. I'll be right back.
All right, I got to hear this one. Morales by sub. Yo.
Oh, shit. What's going on, boys?
No, I got to hear this. Morales by sub. How's that?
I'm not going to lie. I don't have Morales by sub. I just had to get
that was just your clickbait, wasn't it?
I had to clickbait you.
I respect the hustle.
I got two of you. So we got Denise Gomes by finish plus 130.
Love it.
I got Costa by finish plus 120. And then I got Gilbert Burns to win over 1.5 plus 650. That's plus.
I like that parlay just on Gilbert because, you got to sweat 7.5 minutes, but it raises that money line a lot.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. And I got second one. I got that fight to go to distance. Gilbert Burns and Morales plus 165. Then I got Costa again by finish. And then we got the Yusuf and Myron Santos fight to end in knockout plus 185. And then Gomes by finish again plus 130.
I'll be shocked if Gomes doesn't get a finish, man.
Yeah, that's
I'm going to hammer that as a straight bet too.
Definitely straight betting that plus.
Oh wow, dude! I can get under 2.5 in the Gomez fight at plus 155. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm hammering that for sure.
Why is that number? Is that a bad number? That's crazy. Plus 155.
Yeah, I don't know.
You get both chicks to get either chick to get a finish. Let me see, because that's at circa. Why do I feel like they laid a bad number?
Kings is plus 132.
Yeah, they laid a bad number at that at circa. I'm going to bet that right after the show. It's plus 140 on FanDuel and 130 everywhere else. 155 at circa. I'm hammering that.
Yeah, I'm hammering that.
Let's go. All right, good luck to you, bro.
All right, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go. Up next, MMA Toad. What up, bro?
Yo, what's going on, brother? I summoned in some legendary Bear Jew for us this week because, man, when that guy wins, it's like that Tai Tuivasa feeling. You just can't help but get fucking pumped. He's due for it. He's good at 205. I got a simple 4-leg this week. And actually, because that prop you just mentioned so crazy, I originally had Gomes by finish at plus 150. Might as well play it safe at the under 2.5. That's a big
I mean, if she finishes her with 2 minutes left in round 3, you just chalk it up to the game, bro.
Yeah. I'll drop the plus 10 to be extra safe, but otherwise I got Costa and Erosa distance. No, pretty safe there. Pretty split pick for me on that one. To be honest, I respect both guys' finishing capabilities.
Yeah.
Bear Jew by finish at plus 500.
I like you finish there just because I think both they're live.
Yeah, I know you love a fucking Bear Jew knockout too. So I was figuring we'd see it in a cycle and have you go hard, but yeah, kind of risky too. Anyways, Gomez by finish, and then throw Gilbert Burns on it. The disrespect is unreal.
Let's
cap it off. It's 121 to 1 for me.
120. All right, give us a quick recap. 120 to 1 parlay. What is it?
Costa and Erosa don't go the distance. Bear Jew by finish, Gomes by finish, or swapping to the under 2.5, and Gilbert Burns the sprinkle on top. 120 to 1.
I think it's live, bro. Good luck to you.
I think so too.
All right, my man, take it easy.
All right, let's go. Let's go, Bear Jew.
Go.
Let's fucking go, bro.
All right, up next, let's go. I got to hear this one. The women's cycle. Talk to me.
What's up, Matty?
Good.
Listen, I've had the women's cycle for the last 3 cards.
Has it hit yet?
It has not hit yet.
Have you hit 2 of the 3 legs yet?
Yes.
Okay.
The first one I did, it was 2 out of 3 legs.
Okay.
So I originally started the women's cycle because I wanted to be more into the women's fights. So I figured if I ever got 3 women on a card, I'd just figure out a cycle.
Dude, that's great.
So,
that's great.
So it just gets me, more involved with the women's fights. So
yeah.
On this one though, I went with it 2 ways.
Yeah.
Because I can see Lisboa and Gomes getting the finish either way.
Yeah.
So with Pennington as the anchor on a decision,
okay,
I've got the first women's cycle with Gomes by knockout, and what I see is both women can take their opponents down. So it's what happens on the ground that comes next.
Yeah.
Are they going to go for the finish by submission, or are they just going to ground and pound? So if you take Gomes by knockout, ground and pound, and Lisboa by decision, you get 56 to 1. And if you take Gomes by submission and Lisboa by ground and pound, you get 125 to 1.
Wow.
So I did both of them.
What's the submission one? So Gomez submission, Tisha decision. What's the KO?
Lisboa
KO. Wow. What's that? That one's 125 to 1?
That's the 125 to 1, yeah.
That would be wild, bro. That would be wild.
Be insane.
So I hedged a little bit, but it's $5 to win 200 or 600, and so I'm in.
I like the confidence, bro. You're gonna hit a women's cycle eventually.
I am, and it's gonna be legendary.
The KO one's probably the hardest leg every time.
Yeah.
Because they'll get decisions obviously most of the time, and then the subs are live in women's MMA, but the KOs are the hard ones.
Well, it was the last card that I missed by KO. I had the submission, and she went for the KO.
Oh, brutal.
And that was brutal.
Brutal.
And she had the submission.
Yeah.
She had 2 chances at the submission and then ended up going for the KO. I can't
Who was it?
remember which.
Was it Jillian Robertson?
Yeah. That was the one.
Was Jillian versus who?
What's her name? Madrina Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh, Marina. Yeah, dude, that was crazy. I had Jillian decision. I didn't think Marina was going to get finished, and I was wrong.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck, brother.
See ya.
Yep, good luck, man.
All right. Night Santos, talk to us.
Yo, how's it going, boys?
What's up, bro?
All right, I got one that I'm really confident in. Let me see what I got. I got Rizaboyev submission. I feel like he's had too many submissions to. Everyone's going for the KO. I got it in a little parlay, but everyone's going for the KO. So that one's at 650.
Yep.
Sadiq Yusuf, dude, his fights he just just slings them. He's just either he's getting knocked out or Sancho's getting knocked out. And I'm going Yusuf. I got that at 750, and then I got our boy Gilbert Burns by points.
By points.
That one's 1100. It all pays 76,400. So those are the odds, 76,400.
Wow.
Yeah.
Recap that real quick.
Rizaboyev submission.
Yeah.
Plus 650. Yusuf KO 750. Burns by points 1100. I go small. I put $4. $4 pays three G's, which is good in my account.
That's crazy.
That's a 6 second. That's a 6 second. Yeah. Good luck, bro.
So yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, up next, let's go, Young Pasty.
Yo, what's good, guys? Thanks for having me on.
Yes, sir. What you got for us?
Got 2 parlays for you guys. First one, 3-pick parlay. First leg, the fight to not go the distance in the Gomez versus Reed fight.
Okay.
I think Gomez is live for the KO or the sub. I mean, everyone's on KO, obviously, but like, you're gonna tell me this girl from Brazil doesn't know how to, she has some jujitsu in her back pocket, has some
Two submission attempts in her last 2 fights.
So that's at plus 120. Second leg, we got Yadir Del Val by KO plus 225. Connor Matthews sucks, bro. I mean, let's just leave it at that. Third leg, Costa by KO plus 165. All three together plus 1,794. So almost 18.
The more I look at it, I do like that Yadir finish prop. I mean, I for some reason from his Contender Series performance, I'm just thinking he's a monster striker, but the dude's got some grappling too. Like he could sub Matthews if you had to.
Yeah. Don't say that, bro.
Don't put it in the universe.
I'm banking on the fact that Matthews has never been subbed, dude. I swear to God, I watched so much tape, and I'm so scared about the guillotine. I'm so scared about it, but I'm going to trust the KO.
And he's from Cuba, right? Isn't that where from Spain came from, I think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Rebels to Spain, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay, we got another, Cuban guy. Hopefully he knows how to, wrestle. But, you run back the tape. He got some wrestling, so I can see him getting the finish both ways too.
Yeah.
My other parlay, 2 legs. We got Sadiq Yusuf by KO plus 650 and Thiago Moises by KO plus 700.
Oh shit!
Say it again.
Yeah, Sadiq Yusuf KO plus 650, Moises KO plus 700.
Wow.
That's paying 5,900, plus 5,900. So
59 to 1.
Damn.
All right.
Thiago Moises, head kick. Dude, Jared Gordon just eats kicks like everywhere. You know what I mean? I just see him finding a shot in the second or third round.
Moises is overdue for a KO too. I think he's got more power than his record and his finishes will show you.
He looked good against Ludovic Klein, dude. Ludovic Klein's a monster.
Yeah.
So, all right. Good luck to you, bro.
Good luck,
Thank
bro.
you. Good luck, guys.
Yes, sir. All right. Let's go with Durinho. What up, bro?
What up, guys?
What's up,
Okay, I have 4 legs for you plus 2, 2, 2, 2. You ready? Okay, I think this Gomes finish line is absolutely ridiculous. I don't get plus 150 when she's going against someone that's been finished in all 4 of her losses.
Yeah.
I think that's just free money. Tainara Lisboa by points plus 260. I don't really see a finish upside. I know Grandpa said KO, but I don't know about that. Ruziboyev by finish. I think he's gonna hurt. I think he's gonna touch up Stoltzfus to the point where he gets a sloppy desperation takedown.
Yeah.
And then I think Ruziboyev could either catch the neck or finish him on the ground, something like that. And then my name was Clickbait. Morales by KO or sub.
You fucker.
Bro, be honest with yourself. If you are not friends with Gilbert Burns, there's no way. I understand. I don't agree with the odds at all. He should not be a minus 900.
End the story. Stop right there.
Bro.
Are you betting on the odds or are you betting on a pick'em? Which one?
No, I'm betting. I think Michael Morales wins this 9 out of 10 times.
No, I'm asking you, when you're gambling on the sport of MMA, are you getting even money on either side or are you betting value and the betting odds?
Value and odds.
Exactly. So it's not biased. You
But
just
do you
said
really-
yourself.
Bro,
said yourself that
Okay.
Gilbert is the right side based off of the numbers.
I guess, but like
Yeah.
$2 on every single like you get is kind of pretty
I did
ridiculous.
I did $5 on Twitter, $2 on Instagram. Hold on, let's see what my Instagram post is up to right now. My Instagram post has 6,000 likes.
Oh
Right.
shit!
Oh,
Yeah, it's
man.
gonna be a 20K bet.
Gonna be a rough night for you tomorrow.
Imagine
See
it
ya.
hits though.
When
A
it
big
hits.
imagine, bro.
When it hits.
When it hits.
All right.
Peace out,
Good
bro.
luck, guys.
Good luck, bro.
All right. Up next, let's go. KO Lays. What you got for us?
All right, so I got some I got like 3-4 fights. I think are gonna probably end by KO. I got the. I think
Yeah,
I
bro, you gotta tell us what it is.
So I think like Green versus Camilla. I think that definitely could end by KO. I think either one of them. I mean, like Green's probably more experienced, but he's obviously older and stuff like that. And Camilla seems like a finisher. I think either one of them still have for a KO. I don't really think Green's gonna. I know that one guy was saying sub, but I don't think he really would go for a sub on him. I think. I mean, obviously Ruziboyev, like most people think Ruziboyev is probably gonna KO. But I think Stoltzfus, like, he sort of has a chance. I think at minus 145, like, better playing that than like Ruziboyev. Or Ruziboyev KO is like minus 105. I feel like you might as well just take the minus 145 for either side. I got Yusuf Santos KO. I think Yusuf's gotten rocked in a lot of his fights, but Santos obviously got rocked in the first round. His like last fight a little bit got dropped, and I think Yusuf's gonna come out first round like swinging. I kind of like heard that from somebody. They said they kind of like talked to Yusuf in this camp. They kind of expect him to come out first round swinging. So I think that fight's definitely live for a KO from either side. And then I got Gilbert and Morales KO. So
Gilbert and Morales to end by KO.
Yeah, it's for those 4 fights. It's plus 1,800. I also got like a couple, like I got like the green Yusuf Burns all the end by KO, and then I have Park by KO or submission because I think he could get this up, but so kind of scared me away from going KO on that one. But I also just wanted to mention, like, have you guys seen like the Gilbert like 4 or 5 props? Like, it's a plus like 12,000 for Gilbert to get a round 5 KO. Like, I put 50 cents on it, pays out $60 if he gets Gilbert gets a round 5 KO.
Damn, that's
like,
wild.
I know, like, isn't the fight favored to go over like 3.5, like 4
Yeah.
round? Like, so it's like I feel like those. I mean, like, I know, like, obviously he's a huge underdog, but like he's obviously being overlooked. And round 5 KO at 12,000, like I feel like that's insane. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's definitely a chance. Like, I don't know.
That's
like,
crazy.
or even sub. I mean, I think even subs are like a lot, not that much, but like 4 or 5. Like, I've been looking at those as sprinkling like 50 cents on those. It's like 50 cents and KO round 5. That's like $60 out 50 cents. Like, that hits, like, it's like free $60.
Hey, I like it. The round 5 at circa is 43 to 1. Round 4 is 38, but that's just the round props. That's KO or sub.
Yeah, and I know, like, obviously he'll probably be tired too, but I know, like, Morales, if he doesn't get him out of there earlier, like, we haven't really seen him go later on. So I feel like there's a chance because you don't really know like how it's gonna play out later. I feel like.
Fair enough. All right, good luck to you, bro.
Yep.
Good
Good
luck.
luck, bro.
All right, 2 cycles and a violence parlay. Let's go.
Oh, shit. Oh, what's up, Matty?
What's good?
What's up, bro?
All right, man. So the first cycle, I got Hyung Sung Park by KO, Denise Gomez by submission, and Tanara Lisboa by decision. So that's the first one.
What's it pay?
Well, $1 pays out 138. I sprinkle light here and there. I've been on a cold streak, so
138 to 1 on a cycle parlay, right?
Yep.
I like it. What you
Bro,
got?
I had round 2 KO on Radke, and he got KO'd in round 2. I'm kind of pissed about that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got crushed on that fight too.
All right, and my violence one is Hyung Sung Park by finish, Denise Gomez by finish, and Ruziboyev Nurselton by finish. Feel like he can find a KO or a submission, either one.
What was the first leg?
Hyung Sung Park by finish. I trust his striking. Carlos Hernandez has been finished. That's his name, right? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's been finished, 4 times in the UFC? A couple times in the UFC?
Yeah.
He's a little older. I mean, he had the upside. He can win this, but I believe in Park. Then for the last cycle, I put Denise Gomez by submission. I feel confident in that one, honestly. I feel like she's going to find the neck.
We're all on it, bro.
And it's plus 600, dude. Like,
ground and pound is all we need. No ground and pound.
I'm saying. All right. Costa by KO. He's going to chin him in the first round. I feel it. Head kick. I'm calling it. And then I got Yusuf by decision. I feel like Santos is going to use his grappling, but still get outstrucken. It's going to go the full 15. I feel like Yusuf can get a win right here.
A lot of people are on Yusuf.
Yeah, I feel like he's a good underdog, to be honest, with the experience he has. And Santos winning that robbery. Like, I had Santos in a parlay, but like I felt he lost it personally.
Yeah.
And then I got a 2-bet Costa round 1 KO and Ruzaboyev round 2 KO. Feel like he was patient in his last fight, so we might see the round 2 KO.
What's it pay?
It's 3,500, so it's $1 pays out 36.
Got it. All right, my man. You.
All right, well that was it, bro. Good luck.
Take it easy, bro.
Can't wait to see the cycle. You know, you've been on a cold streak. You've been on a cold streak.
I have been. That means we're due, though.
We are due.
Good
All
luck.
right. See you, bro.
All right. Let's go with Kobe the father.
Matty.
What up?
What's up, man? So, I just saw the odds on this, dude, and I just lit up. I think Green by decision at plus 500 is fucking wild. He's just a vet, and he's in a fight with a kid who's in his first fight. And I've watched a couple fights, man, and he's not bad and all, but dude, he gasses. And I could see this being like a split or like a close one where Green just works in the grappling some. And so I actually have.
We lose him?
I think so.
And y'all see, okay. So him plus 500, Park by decision is like plus. I got plus 150, and then Lisboa by decision was plus 205, and you put $100 on that, it's to pay like 1,300 or something. And I don't know, man. I just love those 3 legs. I think Park
1,300.
Yeah.
It should be 1,300 or 1,000.
It's probably
sorry.
Let's see, plus
Sorry.
150, plus 205.
I put 25 on it, and it's to pay 1,300.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that, and I just think Park, man. If I could, I would lay juice on him. I think he's gonna smoke this dude. He's really fucking good. I just think people are scared about the whole undefeated shit, and yeah, but he smokes them. And I keep trying to check my fucking plays, but it like always, so I can't really tell you exactly on my plays. Yeah, man, but that one $100 wins you about $4,000. I get the plus 500. It's a little sketchy, but I don't know. I think this kid isn't that good, man, and it's his first fight, and I've seen this happen fucking time after time. So
We do see it happen a lot.
all the fucking time, dude. All the fucking time. So I mean, yeah. Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, bro.
Good luck, bro.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir. All right. Up next, we'll probably do about 4 or 5 more guests, guys. Let's go. Stats and Stats podcast.
What's up, my guy?
It's good.
Hey, what is up? Well, first and foremost, just thank you for the format. It's pretty nice. And the Parlay MMA, they got to show you some love. Everyone comes in, talks about Matty. I love Matty. Don't get me wrong, but you're my guy too. So we're all straight. So
appreciate it.
Last time I hit you with a retirement parlay, I hit one about 3 years ago. And I been trying. Now. Bro, all we missed was the draw in the Charles Johnson fight, and he turned it on round 3. It was a mess. So we're gonna hit you with another retirement one. If I hit it once, we're gonna hit it again. So here we go. All right, you ready? You thought his UFC career was over, but my guy has risen. Let's trust that Pennsylvania wrestling and get Dustin by decision. At 155, he's going to be a little more mean. Let's get greasy and get a decision by my guy, Gabe Green. He's fighting for his job, so he'll get some resistance, but let the Bear Jew maul his opponent and win inside the distance.
Wow.
We're looking at $100, giving you $36K. Let's get after it, boys.
I feel like I got to tell that shit just because you wrote like a whole poem or some shit.
Yeah, that was great.
All right, recap just the legs.
Yeah. So I have I really do believe in Dustin by decision. Your boy Rosaboev has 0% takedown defense, literally. And we saw Dustin utilize his wrestling against Mearshart. We saw him use it against, not really Rodolfo. Rodolfo got to put himself on his back, but he is down to grapple. Then we have, I just like Gabe Green at 155. People talk about his durability, but I think he just looks confident. So sometimes you just get a feel. He feels confident here, and he ain't finishing a sandwich. And then we have Paul Paul Craig is the problem, but I don't believe in Bellato at all.
Yeah.
I think Bellato's trash. I think he's very, very chinny. Even fights he wins, he gets dropped all the time. And I think Paul Craig, he can't wrestle to save his life, but he might get dropped. And if you follow him down, he finishes you. And I think Bellato is a big enough meathead to follow him down there and ultimately get finished. So all
give
three
us,
legs.
Give us the recap. No explanation, just the legs.
Oh, gotcha. It was plus. Oh God, DK went down on me. It was like, God, what you got?
It says Paul Craig by finish, right?
Paul Craig by finish.
Okay.
Yeah, Paul Craig inside the distance. Gabe Green, by decision, and then Dustin Stolfus by decision.
Got it. All right, and what's the payout?
It was 100 for 36K or 36,000.
That's a big one, bro.
Long shots only.
It's a retirement retirement parlay. Let's see if it hits.
Man, I thought I was retiring. I had these damn kids, and the daycare wiped me out. But so I gotta hit another one if I'm trying to send them again. So gotta hit another. We're due.
Bro, you should start an Instagram account and just give out plays, but just read them out how you did that poem.
I got an Instagram,
For real,
so maybe that's the play. So I appreciate it, my guys.
I agree. Good luck, bro.
Yep. Take it easy.
All right, let's go. Lock of the night. What you got? Yo.
There he is.
Lock of the night. What you got?
Yeah, what up? Here I go. I got Erosa submission, Gilbert submission, and I'm gonna go with Nusralta.
And who?
And then I bet him straight up, but I took Erosa out and I got Yadir on it straight up.
All right, read the parlay.
All right, you got Erosa submission, Gilbert submission, and Nusralta.
Nursultan Rozubayev last leg.
Yeah.
By sub or just money line?
Money line.
Money line.
What's the payout?
Yeah. Okay, I got it, and I actually have Paul Craig in it. I put $20 to get 9,200.
So Paul Craig money line, Nursultan money line.
Yeah, Erosa submission and Gilbert submission.
That's a big one, bro. That's a big one. Good luck to
And
you.
I also like Yadir straight up with Gilbert and Nusralta. I think that one's gonna smack.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck, bro. Let's hit him.
All right. Up next, let's go. We'll do 3 more, boys.
Yo, what up, Matty?
What up, bro?
Yo, so on my first pick, I'm completely biased. Petrino, back when he was fighting Anthony Smith at $600 to $20,000, I put that motherfucker in every parlay on some dumb shit. And Bellato's the reason Petrino's in the UFC, so I definitely got to fade him here with Paul Craig. But look at this shit. I was tripping putting this dude on every shit.
Wow.
$600 to $20K, bro. And I had $7K in cash out right before that fight started too.
I don't know why he shot that takedown.
Yeah, that was all my money gone that quick, bro. That was the worst day of my life.
Yeah.
But anyways, so for my parlay, I got Ruzaboyev first round, Paul Craig, however he wants it, money line, and then hold on.
Wow, they locked the Gilbert Burns fight on FanDuel. I just checked.
Yeah, I fuck with your pick for the sub, but I was thinking to go in the distance at plus 180. Look nice.
On which fight? The main event?
Main event, yeah.
Fair enough.
And I like Camilo KO and your KO too. That was it.
Right.
And
So you got-
Gomez finish with Paul Craig money line.
All right, so Gomez finish.
Mm-hmm. Ruzaboy of round 1. So like
Ruzaboy
plus
round
190 on Hard Rock right now.
And then you got you said Paul Craig money line by however you want.
Yeah, however you want
it. And what's the odds on it?
For which one?
Or did you parlay them all?
Sure, I'm still about to lock them in. I was cooking them right now.
Yeah, I was trying to look and see what the odds would be. My shit. It's gonna be big, whatever it is.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with Paul Craig's odds right now. I don't know how Bellado's minus 500 with his last fight. I bet Jimmy Crute too and got smoked by a fucking robbery. He fucking won that shit. And they drew it just because Pereira was in his corner.
Give us the quick recap.
So Paul Craig money line, Camilo KO, Yadir KO, Ruzaboy of round 1. That was it. Oh yeah, and Denise finish.
Wow, what's that? What's the total payout?
620 was to like 30K or something like that. Man, fuck Gabe. I don't give a fuck about that dude. Camilo looked solid too, bro. Like
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, good luck, my man.
Yeah, take care, bro. Peace out.
Bro. All right, we'll go 2 more, boys. Let's go stab bets.
What's up, guys?
What's good,
bro?
Oh, not much. Usually I do a lot of straight bets, long shot props and stuff, but it's a long shot show, so I got a parlay for you guys here. I like Carlos Hernandez by decision. I also like him by split decision at plus 800 as a straight bet. I got Denise Gomez by KO plus 320. And this one a lot of people are not going to like, but I got Gabriel Green wins by submission plus 850. That makes this parlay 12,000 plus 12,000. It's a juicy play. And I got a confident long shot. Tisha Pennington wins by unanimous minus 150. Denise Gomez wins by KO plus 320. And Michael Morales in round 4 or 5 or by decision plus 125. That's a plus 1,400.
14-1.
So you had Carlos Hernandez by decision in that first parlay, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't heard anybody tonight call that one out. And
I do
if he
like
wins,
him
I
by
think that's how
decision.
he does it. Yeah.
I was looking at him in the cycle, but I couldn't do it.
And he's been to about 3 or 4 split decisions in his career, so you never know, right? He's you never count him out for a fight.
Yep.
But can I toss in a couple long shot props too? I like for straight bets as well, maybe in here.
Good.
I got, like I said, Carlos Hernandez wins by split plus 800. I know this one's 50-50, but I got Costa KO in rounds 1 or 2. I got Nursultan Ruzubiev by submission in rounds 2 or 3. I actually got him by submission on Bet Online at plus 800 when it first came out. It's about plus 500 now.
That's a good number.
I got Marin Santos by split decision plus 800. This one's good. This one's a weird long shot. A lot of people are gonna hate on. Paul Craig wins by decision. I don't know. Might put like just the tiniest sprinkle on that one. And those are probably it for my long shot props.
Myron Santos by split's pretty interesting to me. So I think it turns into one of those type of fights. If nobody gets the KO, like it's going to be super back and forth.
Oh yeah, I think it'll be a super close fight, a lot closer than people think. I see a lot of people are riding Sodiq Yusuff because he's plus money right now. But I think Maran Santos is a lot better than people think.
I do too. I think people are low on him because of his last fight. But
yeah,
I'm starting to get I'm probably gonna play Santos KO plus 360. It's more of a Sadiq Yusuff fade. I just think I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I see that too. But last week, man, Canada hit real good. All the Niagara guys, Niagara top team. I'm from Niagara, actually, so it's good to see those people. We first time seeing a Canadian in the top rankings, and the first time in a long fucking time. We got Jasmine ranked number 6 right now, so it's awesome to see.
Facts.
Bro, Jasmine's such a beast, bro.
She's a monster, dude.
She's just
Insane.
crazy pressure. A lot of people don't know that like the head coach for Niagara top team, he was like the wrestling coach for Brock University in that area, right? So man, that over there, they just got their grappling on point. They know what they're doing over there.
Fair. All right, man. Good luck this weekend.
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, good luck. Thanks, guys.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. We have, I think, 3 or 4 people. Instead of doing one more, I'm going to give everyone 20 seconds. Come in with your parlay, and that way I get everybody in, all right? 20 seconds, and you're on the clock. Vince Shop MMA.
All right, Matty, I know you like long shots. I know you like cycles, so I came through with the heat. And it's legs that I haven't heard on the show besides one. So I'm going to say the one that I have heard. Dustin Stoltzfus by decision, plus 600. He's 6-2. I'm not even going to go to the breakdown. Dustin Stoltzfus by decision. Carlos Hernandez by KO, plus 1,600. This guy, Young Sung Park, gets knocked down in every fight. If you watch back the tape, low-key. Carlos Hernandez never had a KO ever, except against Dennis Bondar, which should have been counted as a KO. But yes, he's getting his first KO officially, I believe. And then the third leg, I'm taking Tainara Lisboa by sub. If you carefully look, Lisboa, she's a Muay Thai fighter, but she's chasing takedowns. She's trying to get fights to the ground. She submitted Jessica Rose Clark, who's a submission specialist herself, in quotes. And Luana Santos going up to 135. She's a little chunky. She's not as fast as at 135. Stephanie Egger got her back in round 3 in that fight. So if Lisboa is in the same spot, I feel like Lisboa's cardio will hold up. And she also has a round 3 sub against Rose Clark as well. So Stoltzfus by decision, plus 600. Carlos Hernandez by KO, plus 1,600. Lisboa by sub, plus 850. That is $1 wins 11.20. So I think it's plus 113,000. So
good luck, bro.
Good luck, man.
All right, up next, guys. 30 seconds. You're on the clock.
Yo, okay. All right, give me Park to win by knockout. I think it's there. All right, give me Rusaboyev to win by knockout, round 1, exact. Paul Craig by submission, and then Gilbert Burns just to win straight up. That's it.
What's the payout?
Bro, $20 pays out. I think it was 18,000.
Wow, my man. Good luck, bro.
All right, hey, see you, man.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. You're on the clock. 30 seconds, P.
All right, I got Julian Erosa fight to end round 1, and simply because I think both fighters are extremely reckless. We can't forget how Julian Erosa has fought before, and I could totally see that fight end super quick. I got, oh man, I'm spacing out now. I got, I got Thiago Moises to win by submission. And I think there's a high chance he can get it. I think he's a much better jiu-jitsu artist. I think he's better at wrestling. And I don't think he's a complete bum on the feet either. So I have him winning in general. And then my last one would be Yadir by KO. I can't ignore the fact that Connor Matthews is glass chin walking. And I'm kind of shocked to see how close, with the prices and over and under, I really do think Yadir is going to knock him out. $100 pays 8,000.
Wow. Like good luck, my man.
Good luck, bro.
Thank you.
All right, last guess, Ray. You're on the clock, brother. What you got?
Okay, I got a 4-leg. I got Gomez inside the distance, Thiago Moses inside the distance, Paul Craig inside the distance, and Gilbert Burns by sub. $100 pays 87K.
Ooh.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. Good luck. I like it.
All right. See you guys.
All right, boys and girls, that's the show. Make sure you guys go check out the Home of Fight Picks Premium. You get Nolan's picks, Hayden's picks. They're up 1 million units in the last 3 years. Go check that shit out. Winnable.com/HOF picks. You can also find it on all of our IG stories or on X. If you use code BURNS at checkout, I think, Nolan, code BURNS, I believe you get this weekend for free. So go check that out right now. Get all their plays texted right to your phone. We'll be back next week. Good luck to everybody on the fights.
Yep, good luck.